Samdak Shingla Druparsho Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Niryatayami Chudam Sorgi Chognamla Jamchu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunamgi Drola Pinchir Sangye Druparsho Chudam Sorgi Chognamla Jamchu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunamgi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Chudam Sogi Chognam Lam Chanchu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuji Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunamgi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho
Shogi Shmogi. This is it.
Sorry, I was trying to.
I'm into
Cheese and trade dogs.
Chichera. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So what's the first requirement needed to prove that a phenomenon is a member of a set?
It has to.
They're not the same thing.
No,
It has to be.
other way.
Yeah.
It's not equivalent.
Well, you know, I was thinking about yesterday how to word it. It has to be an example of the set.
It should be that thing.
Yeah, totally. Yin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toyota is a car.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks for the example too.
Toyota car is a car.
Chinese rock and roll, it's rock.
So I was thinking.
That is not an example.
So it's the second requirement.
Should not be the same that
Automatic.
the set
The-
should be different from the set. If the set goes away, so is the thing.
That's part of number
Part of
two.
To be one is to be here, yeah.
It should be such that
Yeah,
to be one is to be
there.
Yeah.
automatically.
No, what? Let's do an example with car.
To be Toyota is automatically to be car.
Mm-hmm.
Third requirement.
Should have
Other members.
other members of the other set of this set.
Yeah.
Not that guy.
Someone trying to torture me.
That guy.
Multiple other things which are both.
Yeah, right.
Is it multiple or more than one?
Is it
Maybe two.
Right, so it's two.
Many or multiple?
And there's something, I don't remember, we learned at Sarah, there's some other term for something that has only one other.
Really?
I'm trying to go at him, it didn't work.
So it's the, yeah.
Cool.
And there weren't very many, I mean, these were really the only two words I found that were fully worth any. I mean, we'd had like all the other ones so many times, so. Shitamba?
Regular grasshopper.
Yeah.
Common
Well,
locust.
That's a good way of saying
I'm trying
it.
not to say that.
Common locust.
Ordinary grasshopper.
I'm gonna get
Ordinary
punched.
common locust.
Common locust. Yeah.
Neither?
Yeah, neither. Yeah, and I like the weekend slate.
So neither is a lot better.
Yeah,
than
neither's a
not
lot
both.
better than, yeah.
You would have got there.
So, it's about that weekend slate.
Okay. All right then.
Do we have a new text for Mr. Adam?
No, same one because I caught up with everybody almost. Which means I'm behind in the downstairs work.
Yay.
Which was what you guys would prefer.
So what do we do to help with being caught up on downstairs?
Not much. But thank you for asking. refreshing. Who is this guy's name?
It's just me.
Up and up and.
Okay, if the baby comes today, I swear I'm gonna call her Little Mooncake for the rest of her life. Okay. I think it's a great name,
Thanks.
Little
Very
Mooncake.
Frank Zappa.
Yeah, mooncakes are sweet. What do you call it? Pilius? No? Yipping. Yippee.
Yeah, like
Xiao yippee.
yeah.
Yippee.
That's the
Yippee.
only part I can do.
Yippee. Shit, yippee.
Shao Ye
She's gonna yippee all over the place. That's the only way I can remember Chinese. Yippee.
She's little cake.
Yippee.
Alright.
What do you do if your parents don't change your diapers? Yippee. Okay, never mind.
Either way.
Is this where we are? Oh, you gotta go.
We're 1077.
What do you do if your parents don't change it? Yippee.
Now I'll never forget it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the idea.
Right, remembering tone through American inflection. It's a whole new technique.
We're gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, the other two are.
Not that one. How about accessibility? And then display.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Coming
Alright.
out of the gate swinging.
Is that where we are?
Yes.
Okay. Go.
Tak nipa la. Tak sumpa ma drup na. Tak kuchurchen. Kyo ma yin shin tak de tiran chera ni ka ma yin pe. Ma yin pa yin pe. Shi tumba. Duma drupa tao. Su deyan deyan. Dra deyan deyan nature.
There's where you need some coffee,
Yeah.
man. It's a mean in the morning.
Notice asked you in course 15 you left Tak nipa in with your sections to translate. Do you mean to break them?
Yeah, I think we should
separate?
break it, yeah. I would do this,
Yay.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
You haven't taught Gracie to do that yet.
Yeah. That's Ava's job. She doesn't know it yet. She's gonna throw manuscripts at her and renumber this mother. Renumber this mother. I'm up to 1077. Okay, Tatsuma Maduna. Tapachan. Means what? Let's take unchanging things. There is a thing which is not it, right? And which is neither the group of which unchanging things belong to, or the things which belong to unchanging things. Okay, the group of unchanging things. Shitumba, Duma. Okay, just be careful here to not.
Make it a latte particle.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, good.
Or
Okay,
negative
or
module.
negative. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
yeah. Tuma, not to madrup. Right. Okay.
This would be really.
Phrasing, right? Which is, I mean, it's obvious, but it's worth it to say that Tibetan doesn't have, they don't group pieces of words together. They just put, every syllable has a space between it. So this is very confusing. You get used to it, but it's confusing for other people. That's why in the bibliographies
Hyphens.
we supply, we join the words together for the reader, okay? And that's a big deal, okay? And that's why we do that, okay? So they won't make this mistake in our bibliographies if we don't make the mistake, okay?
Yeah, right.
So he says, soup How are you going to translate it here when you have da coming right next to it?
Physical forms.
Yeah, or visible objects, because
Oh yeah.
hearable
Yeah,
objects
yeah.
comes right after it. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a check. Kyabalok. If something is suk, is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Madubarta. Oh, yeah.
It's not Dakpa.
Is it? Yeah. It's visible. Is it red watermelon juice, right? Is it not takpa?
True.
Is it not a group of which takpa is a member?
It is not a group of which Dakpa is a member.
And does it not belong to the group of takpas?
It does not belong to the group of Dakpas.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're ready to move on.
Thus,
Please read. If you had visitors from downstairs in this weird class, what might you say to them to make them feel more comfortable?
run!
Run now.
Don't look back.
It's time.
No, why are they? What's your text into right now for our friends? Because this is a hard class to walk into.
The topic of the topic we're kind of familiarizing ourselves with right now is hierarchies. So things which are members of a set, and then also the things to which those members belong to, those groups. And Geshe-la told us many times that it's a good doorway to emptiness, to understanding, deeper understanding of emptiness. So.
This is
that would make you feel more comfortable with trying to.
This is the mother book of Chichedat. This is the mother book of Chichedat. This is where Chichedat comes from, but it's very difficult. Okay. Rikchi, Denchi, Dachi. What's the other one? Sokchi. Roughly, what's the difference? 4. It's Rikchi, Denchi, Dachi, Sokchi.
The 4 cheeses.
Jesus.
Sweet cheeses.
Just for Lisa. Just for Lisa. What's a Sokchi? So we're studying Chi Cheda. Chi, generally Chi means like cars. And Cheda means Toyotas. And Toyotas belongs to cars. Okay? So cars is a big set, and Toyotas is a member of cars. Here's cars, and here's Toyotas, here's Hondas, here's BVW, BBD, BYW, BYD. Here's BYDs, BYDs, Toyotas, Hondas, and they all belong to cars. Okay? So that's called a, which of the 4 Chis? Rikchi. That's called a Rikchi. That's called, mother group according to type. So that's one kind of mother group. Then the second, Dachi.
Eiffel Tower.
Something you've heard.
I never seen it.
Yeah, somebody says, what's a BBD? What's a BYD? Someone here who never went to China, they say, what's a BYD? And you say, oh, there's a nice car, all the cabs are BYD, they have a little BYD on the back. And then they get an idea in their mind. That's called a sound chi. That's a sound chi. So we have 2 chis now. Group, like cars and Toyotas, is one kind of chi. And a sound chi, a picture in your mind that comes from somebody else telling you, oh, this is what BYD looks like. Okay. Then a dun chi, which is? Yeah, you have a dun chi of BYD. We have a dachi. You have a dunchi. It means you have a picture of the real thing in your mind. You saw many BYDs in China. We never saw. So we only have the sound and the picture that comes from the sound. People telling you what's a BYD. But you have the real picture in your mind because you saw many of them. So that's called a dunchi, the picture of the real thing. So now we have 3 chis, okay? We have a group chi. We have the sound chi. And we have the real thing chi. Okay, and there's one more.
Well, group, that's the group I think you want to call the group. So
No,
You
what's
did the
what's
chi
the
first.
cup?
What's cup?
Isn't it Sokchi?
No. Well, it can be.
No, it's a some of its parts.
Collection of parts. So
Collection of its parts. That's called a chokchi. So a car, every car, or this cup is a tsokchi. It's another fourth kind of chi. It means a collection of parts. All the parts are put together. It is tsokchi. Which one is important for seeing emptiness?
Dunchi.
Re-
They're all important. But okay, I'll tell you the punchline. Okay, and don't forget. You have when I say car, I don't say a car or the car, I say car. Then in your mind comes a picture, probably of what your mom told you is a car. Or, in my case, what's a car in 1954 or something. Seriously, that's when I learned about cars. So I'm afraid my car in my mind is different from your car in your mind. Cars nowadays don't look quite like cars to me. Okay, and so there's a picture in my mind of a car. And then there's a car, my blue car, okay, a real car. And somewhere you're gonna find out that they are the same thing. The picture and the real car. Real cars are pictures also. Roughly. Okay? So all of that is why we're sitting here and why we're studying this text. Okay? We're just trying to get there. The husband yelling at you is a picture coming from you. It's not out there. Okay? Got it? And the reason we're doing all this is just to get there. Okay? So we just went there. You don't have to have a class. We can eat mooncakes. Okay? Okay, catching that in.
Wait, actually, question. Can sets have parts?
Yeah. Well, I mean in the sense of members of a set. I guess. Yeah. But again, it doesn't become a set until you have the karma to unify the parts into the whole. Yeah.
Could you also
Even
say
with
that
a set.
sets are
Same as a car.
sets are a compilation of their individual parts?
Yeah, conceived that way because of your past karma. So some people see sets where other people don't see sets.
Sets are
But are you asking, is steering wheel part of car?
No, he's not asking that.
no.
He's
Okay.
asking
No.
is Toyotas and
The
Hondas.
instances-
Because is it?
Toyotas, Hondas, BYDs.
No, the things that I was trying to go to a place where I was thinking that all sets are Tokchis.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's what I guess I would.
Despite their similarity.
I think you can say that, yeah. You can say that.
Yeah.
All things are Tsokchis. Okay, here we go. Kaching nare. Mopo chida cheda nika mayembe chida cheda nike chitumba yes.
Okay.
Nika mayembe.
Both of those are not.
I don't know. Somehow it's not computing.
There's something which
Don't
exists.
jedok ni the chi and the jedok.
Okay, good.
Nobo.
Moves away from Takba.
The thing which is neither the chi nor the jedok of Nobo.
Which is neither the set.
I would put a comma here, okay, just for you. Okay,
Oh,
pause
no,
here.
There's another chi. That's not helpful.
Yeah. right.
Pause here.
Oh, don't jedok. Ouch.
Okay. Is there one thing, okay, which is both? Okay, you ready? Take a deep breath. And is there something which is chidak? Or something like that. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Or you could pause here. Okay. Pause
Oh,
here.
Cheetah, Cheetah.
That makes more.
It might make more sense.
Well, it's.
Because this follows the formula we've been following.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Something
Anyway,
neither is clear of local,
you're right.
or both.
Uh,
You could what?
Wow,
Anyway.
it's neither the chi nor the jedok of Nobo, but it's both the chi and the jedok of Nobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Ngopo
it.
chi dan chidat nika mayimbe. Chidan chidat nike. Yeah, I would pause
So
there.
there's something. There exists something she can.
Okay, first part. Ngopo chi. What's the ngopo mean?
Working thing.
Working thing. And what's its chi, for example?
Uh,
This you had in DCI level 7, all those boxes. Okay, so
Microphone.
You can say changing things.
Is it a chi?
Hello?
No, but she's saying it's a chi of Ngopo.
oh,
Yeah.
it is? No, Ngopo chi is like yopa.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, existing things can be divided into working things and things that exist but don't work. Okay, which you have to say it that way. You can't say non-working things.
Ngopo's chi is
Okay.
the chi that Ngopo belongs to.
Okay, so the group, what group does working things belong to? What group does working things belong to? Existing things. If let's say it easy, because synonyms is greasy. He was trying to draw me out on that. Okay, ngopo chi. Okay, now what's a chedak of ngopo? Working thing. Microphone. Okay, so here's all the things in the world. Here's working things, things that do something, and here's microphone. Okay, microphone is a member of all the things that do something. All the things that do something is a member of all the things that exist. Okay, got it? So this is a group that working things belongs to, and this is a thing that belongs to working things as a group. Okay, got it? Now, we're looking for something that's neither.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ngopo. He taught us in the last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take his example. Can working things be the group that working things belongs to?
No, because it doesn't fulfill the first requirement.
No, because there's no other members of the group, which is requirements. Okay? Second check, reality check, is working things a member of the group called working things?
No, for the same reason.
No, for the same reason. That's all. That's where we are. So, because would be working things. One thing which is neither belongs to the set of working things, nor is the set to which working things belong, is working things. Okay, good.
Empty space or dakpa or whatever.
But can working things be a chi and a chedak?
Yes.
Yeah. Working things is a group of which microphone is a member, and working things is a member of the group called existing things. That's all. Working things is both not a group and not a member, and a group and a member. How's that? Working things is both a group and a member, and it's also not a group and a member.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all. But different groups.
Of Ngopo, right.
Of different groups. I'll say it again. Working things is both a group. Sorry, working things is neither a group nor a member from one point of view,
Right.
and it's also, but it's also a group and a member from another point of view. Okay,
Yeah, cool.
there is one thing in the universe, which is both not a group and not a member, and also a group and a member, and that's everything.
Yeah.
So what's wrong?
Okay.
So there's something wrong with
There's nothing that wouldn't fit that exists. Because you can always say fish, and then what's it? It's a group, not a group of what it has. Okay, so Shidrubna or
Yeah.
Kazaki Dagme Yuna.
Right.
Right.
Okay, if Michael is not coming from his own side, everything in the universe can be both a group and a member, and not a group and not a member. That's a classic proof here. I'll say it again. If everything in the universe is Michael is not himself, then everything can be a group and a member, and not a group and not a member.
Okay.
You all right with that?
Maybe
Is
I'd
it
be
too early
surprised
for
if they
that?
are. Yeah, totally.
I mean, you probably
You okay?
totally confused our guests, which is fine.
No, they are very smart.
Java Majo.
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. I'll say it
You
again.
can be very smart and
I'll say it again. And by the way, if something true has to be said many times, it's probably deep. And then it's important. Okay? So anyway, everything in the universe can be a group or a member of a group, or and also not a group, and also not a member of a group. And the reason is Michael doesn't come from his own side. Okay? In Buddhism, you can always use a universal truth as the reason. In Buddhism, you can say, because the sky is blue. Or you could say because Ben Kramer's handsome.
Doesn't have to be true
Then-
though.
Or Chinese rock and roll is not real rock and roll.
Okay.
No, you played me some good rock and roll. From the 60s also. Or 80s or something. Okay, anyway. You okay? So just, yeah, and by the way,
That explains it.
if you have to read something 20 times to get it, it's either wrong or it's or it's deep. And like his text, don't try to read more than one page at a time. No, just don't even try.
Isn't the reason that you can include the set of all existing things according to those four criteria because they're infinite? Is it because they're empty or is it because they're infinite? So you're talking
You
about
can
a
say
set-
either. You can say either. As a reason, you can say either. You know, you can say the number of existing things is infinite can be your reason to prove anything. And you can also say because all existing things are empty. You can use either reason to prove anything because they are universal truth.
Right. Yeah.
So if you use
Yeah,
the proof the
yeah,
sky is
yeah.
red, then
There's also a difference between a reason, a correct reason, and a
Right.
convincing.
Yeah, and in the context reason. Okay. Okay, here we go.
The correct
All
reason,
right,
but not a
okay.
convincing one.
Okay, go 1079. Well, ngopo chidan cheda nika mayambe, chidan cheda nike shi
He just said there's no such thing.
Well, I think he's saying there's no such thing which is both at the same time, from the same point of reference.
right.
Okay? Whatever it is you chose, which is not the group and also not the member of Ngupo, cannot be the thing which is also the group and also the member of Ngupo.
Vocal, yeah.
They have to be from different points of view.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but then this would be agreeing.
Well, this is us now, right? Or-
I'm not sure that
Ngupo
it
chidan
is.
cheda nika mayambe, chidan cheda nika marathon.
Yeah, there was a Sarah.
Well, if it's a tau, mea tau, oh, you want to know if he's going up or down.
Yeah,
Well, I
okay,
kind of
yeah.
do, but you presented it as up, and that's an.
It has to be up.
It's
because the
got to
last
be
one was the
down.
shape.
You would think, right? But
Yeah,
that
it has to be
looks
down.
up.
Normally, after a guy makes a claim,
Sure.
you get sarcastic with him.
But how does that disagree with?
Okay, all restaurants are good. Well, let's take this restaurant.
But he's contradicting it now. The main part.
Yeah.
So it seems like it would be
He
us.
said there does exist such a thing in Kachi,
Kachi
which I
said
did
there
not
does
realize.
exist such a thing.
Which I think. we were
Oh,
saying
okay,
there doesn't.
that's all right.
And it seems like if
Now
Kachi's
he's saying
saying,
no, there doesn't.
if Kachi's saying there does exist such a thing, then maybe we are supposed to distribute the Ngofo, and we've been doing it wrong by thinking that the
Yeah.
Chiba Chiba is the second
Yeah,
one.
maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, his statement has to be wrong.
Yeah.
His statement has to be something like there's one thing which is not a member of another set and which is not a set of which has a member and is at the same time from the same point of view, from the same reference point, both a member and a set
Probably of no.
of the same things.
Right.
But I
Okay.
think so we might have missed that thought.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Then we say mebatao. So you're telling me that says ngupo chidan cheda nika mayambe. Is there a thing which is neither the group to which working things belongs nor a member of the group of working things, right? Which is also a group to which something belongs and also a member of the group.
Of working things.
Meata. Ngopo chidan cheda nika mayambe chi mebecha. Is that true? There is no group in the universe which is neither the group to which working things belongs nor a member of the group of working things.
Is it that there is no group or there is no thing?
Say again?
There is no thing in the
There's
universe?
nothing, because it's cheese.
Oh, cheating.
no point.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's no group which is both the group to which working things belongs
No, it doesn't.
and a member of the group of working things
No, there's no group
which is neither.
Yeah.
Which is neither.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah, there is no group.
There's no
Well,
set.
there's. I think you would have to, like he said, I think you'd have to distribute Ngobo. Unless he said some
Or
other
Chida,
precisely.
Chida.
To the second part.
Yeah.
Chi maybe. Can someone propose a chi which is neither the chi of Ngopo or the chidak of Ngopo?
Well, we say Ngobo, but you could also say Tapa.
So you do propose one.
Sure.
And it's a chi.
Tapa is a chi.
Yeah.
But it's not a chi of Ngobo.
Okay,
we hope
then
that's
that's
what they're
not.
trying to do.
Okay, yeah.
We pray.
Okay. Okay, that's all right. Let's go to the next one. Madrugna, if there's not such a thing, ngopo chidan cheda nikamayembe chi mebata. Mebata? No, there's nothing. No, there's nothing which is a group of neither the group to which ngopos belongs or a member of the group of ngopos. Okay? Because ngopo chidan nikamayembe cheda mayembe cha.
Okay.
Ngopo chidan cheda nikamayemba. That thing which is neither the group to which working things belongs, nor the member of the group of working things, cannot be
A Chedak. We hope
belong to another group.
Wait. To another group or up to working thing. We hope. Does
Or is not
It's
a member
member of the set.
in this case. How's that?
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
working thing.
Yeah.
We hope.
We
So
hope.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, so far, well.
Okay.
We've got some screwballs.
Please read 1081.
Machoda, ngopo chidan cheda nika mayempa cheda mayempa ta. Ngopo chidan cheda nika mayempa sheje cheda mayembe che.
If we wanna make it easy, we could say kebalok. What's kebalok mean?
Give me the other.
Give me the kepa.
Yeah.
If 3, then 2. Right?
Yep.
Let's take sound. It's changing because it's produced. What's the keba? If it's produced, it must change. If 3, then 2. Let's take sound. It's changing because it's produced, right? Then keba means if it's 3, it must be 2. All correct reasons have 3 relationships between these 3. They are, one is 3. If 3, 2. If not 2, not 3. Okay, dokyap. Okay. Yeah, so we're asking relationship number 2. If 3, then 2. Okay? Let's take sound. It's changing because it was produced. Okay? So 3 relationships have to hold if it's a correct reason. 1 must be 3. Sound must be produced. If 3, then 2. If something is produced, it must be changing. Then the third relationship, if not 2, not 3.
It's not changing.
Yeah. If it's not changing, it can't be produced. Okay? So when I say kabalog to a syllogism, this is a syllogism, you're gonna say if 3, then 2. So give me the if 3, then 2 in this 1081.
That's not good. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
If something is
No, it's not wrong.
okay, if something is the set to which
Make it, no, strip it out. If something is sheje chedak, it must be chedak, that's all.
Something is
Yeah.
not shiji.
if some,
No, but
if
we have a
something's
tell
not
here.
a member of the
You
set of
flip
noble
it.
things, then it's neither the set of working things and a member of the set of working things.
But I want to strip it down. Can we say that if something belongs to a set, it must belong to the set of existing things?
Yes.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all. Okay?
So just
Alright.
leaving it as the opposite of that.
Yeah, in a tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since they put not the tell, they
And
put
that
not.
gets complicated.
So, rabbit horns belonging to a set of unexisting things, non-existing.
That goes into don't go there.
Non-existence is empty set.
Don't go there. Well, is there a set of things called things that don't exist?
Yes.
Must be.
Does it have to have more than one member?
Just said it.
Uh,
Yeah, this
And then
gets.
in order to be a set,
do other members exist?
Yes, they do.
No.
you see?
Yeah.
Okay, and it gets nasty. Don't go there. You're gonna. We won't finish today. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, let's do 1082. Madhupna.
Totally.
Do 1082. Madhupna.
Machudna, Ngopo Chiran Chera, Nika Mayan Ba Chen, Sheje Chera Mayan Ba Tao, Kyo Mayan Shin Sheja Yembe, Shin Dema, Majube Chera.
Okay, ngopo chidan chera nika mayimba chuchen. Say it slow. Let's say it slow. Take that thing which is neither what?
The set of working things and a member of the set of working things. It is so true.
Take that thing which is neither a set to which working things belongs, nor a member of the set of working things. Can we say it that way?
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Let's say it again. And stay with me, okay? Don't float away. Try to stay with it. Don't float away or you won't learn anything. Struggle. If you don't struggle, you don't learn. If you think about lunch or some Chinese rock and roll, then imputing. No, he did play some good ones. Not this morning. Let's consider that thing which is neither the group to which working things belongs. Is there anything which is not a group to which working things belong?
Yes.
For example,
Non-existing things.
Unchanging.
I like unchanging things. Yeah. Okay. So, are there groups in the universe which working things don't belong to?
At least one.
Yeah. Unchanging things. Okay. And Cheda Nika Mayimba. Is there things which don't belong to the group of unchanging things?
Yes.
Sky, the sky, a space, empty space, or emptiness, okay? Okay, so let's take those things. Let's take something like that. Sheje Cheda Mayimba Ta.
They're not
There are not
of working
other
things.
things
That's not great.
which are
It doesn't, it's not coming.
It's not great, no.
there are not other things which are both not it.
He wasn't distributing real books.
Yeah.
Translate Sheje Cheda Mayimba Ta.
Uh,
Probably, yeah.
Not a member of the group of all
It's-
things.
Let's
There's
just
still no
stay here
things
until we
there.
figure it out.
Oh,
they
that's
are
exciting.
not other things, but they're still multiple things.
Oh.
What's Sheje Cheda mean?
A member of the group.
A member of the
all
group called, a member of the group called
noble things.
all the things in the universe.
Yeah.
A member of the group called all the things in the universe, okay? Let's go slow, okay?
Yes.
Are all functioning things a member of the group called all the things in the universe?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is the group that all working things belongs to belong to the group of all things in the universe?
Yes.
Yeah, like Yupa belongs to, right?
Well, that's synonyms, so does a synonym belong in
Right.
the... Yeah, is it-
That's a problem because of what? What of the three relationships doesn't work?
It can't be
well,
the member
other
of the group.
members.
There's no other
Same-
members.
Yeah.
So then the argument would end with the words, there would be no other members.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Okay, got it?
yes.
So we're okay, actually.
Uh-huh. A little bit confused about what came before now.
Where does it say there are no other members?
Kyo mayin shing sheje chiyembe shitumba duma matu. There are no other members. There are no multiple other members.
No multiples.
Okay.
All right, makes sense for this one.
If some, why? If some.
Okay, let's take it this way. Let's go this way. Is existence a member of the group called existence?
Existing
No.
thing.
No.
Why not?
Because
There's no other members of the group. If you gotta have a group, you gotta have more than one thing. Okay, so same words cannot be members of the group. Okay, Yupa cannot be a member of the group called Yupa. Cars cannot be a member of the group called cars.
What if, did you say that Yippo was a member of the...
We're getting there.
Okay. Well,
Is-
no, that which has no self-nature. that which is.
You can say that. Maybe. Oh, no, you can't. Well, that's a question. Okay, so
I mean, it's like an over.
does all existing
pervading
things
the big-
belong to the group called all existing things?
No.
No, because there's no other members, so there's no group. Does all knowable things belong to the group called all existing things?
Yes.
Well,
Could you say that it belongs to the group of synonyms for?
You could.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
what you
Does all knowable things belong to the group called all existing things?
No, because there's no other members of that group.
Yeah, there's no other members.
Yeah.
So when the word is the same, you can't say it's a member because there's no other members. And when they mean the same, you can't say it's a member because there's no other members. I guess. That's what we're deciding.
Well, we're deciding if they're totally synonymous or if there's subtle differences between them.
Yes,
No.
totally synonymous, they break the rule about words and definitions.
Say again?
You had a rule earlier in this text,
About?
words and definitions, if they're exactly the same thing, that breaks the rule.
But that's what Nick is saying, or is it something different?
You mean phrased differently or have the same members?
Yeah, if they're exactly the same thing, that breaks the.
Well, that's
rule
the
about
Yupa
saying
can't be a
unique
member of Yupa.
terms.
You're just telling me why Yupa can't be a member of Yupa,
No,
right?
why Shaja can't be a member of Yupa if they mean the same thing.
Right.
That's okay.
But then she's saying that they can't mean exactly the same thing because
Right.
they have they have different names. Which I don't.
No, they can have the same sets and have different names.
Yeah.
Sheja and Yupa have the same members.
I thought definitions had to be unique and apply only to the thing to which it's defining.
Okay.
Yeah,
And?
we had that thing about that.
Then you can't have Sheja and Yupa mean the same thing,
But they do.
because the definition
So they're
is
not
the same
Dunchik.
and the definiendum is different.
No, the definitions can't
So
apply.
Sheja and Yupa are not Dunchik.
They're not one and the same?
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm just trying to understand this other rule and how it applies.
Mm.
That your definition of definition can't be right
All right,
because it would deny the possibility for synonyms.
Synonyms.
right.
Right.
Well, anyway, there's.
Not Dunchi.
Yeah, we find that. 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
this is
4.
brutal. Yeah.
Earl's chiming in from Canada right now.
No.
We love you, Earl.
So let's go back. Ngopo chida chera nika maimba. Is there something which is? Oh yeah, the question here is this: does he mean this or not,
Right. We kind of wanted it to be true, but
or does he mean this?
Right.
Okay. Ngopo chida chera nika maimba. Let's just keep going. Let's keep knocking at it till we get it. Is there a thing that working things? Is there a group that working things belongs to?
yes.
Yeah, all things, existing things, okay, or all knowable things. Is there a thing which belongs to the group called working things?
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee cup, computer, microphone, right? The problem is here, how do you read Shedan? Okay? How do you read member? Okay? What's distribution mean?
It means
It means that Ngopo crosses the and.
Yeah, it means you have to say the group that working things belongs to, and the thing which belongs to the group called working things. In which case you repeat the word working things. Okay, so you still with me? Yeah. Okay, here you go. I'll say it again. Here's working things. Okay, here's a group. So there's the group that working things belongs to. Okay. Then right after that, you say member. But you don't specify whether you're talking about members in general, which is another group, or are you talking about member of the group called working things? Okay, so are you talking about members in general, or are you talking about members of working things?
Well, if we can, I mean, if we do it your new way, we may be able to
this, we could get away with it. I like it. I mean, I
Which
don't-
new way, the general?
now
Or
we're
the
making it general, because we hadn't
distribution?
talked about making it general till now.
Well, he meant
Right.
I think we can make that work.
Making the JAR in general?
Well,
Right.
I'm suspect he's gonna what do you call it? Equivocate?
It's
Yeah,
not bad.
halfway through the
Well,
stream.
I mean, it could be consistent.
He's gonna change horses.
He doesn't
Gopo
have to
doesn't
be.
even make it to JAR, it's just cheat.
Yeah, he's saying it can't, something which is neither.
Oh, that's a third way to read it.
He's saying,
Yeah, that's a third way to read it.
yeah, he's saying something potentially that is not a group that Ngopo belongs to, and it's not a Jeddak at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a member of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Maybe then he
consider-
can say, well,
Consider something. So let's look at the ways to translate this, right?
Right.
With just the
I
chichen
mean, I hate to say
consider
right.
something
Should we be looking
which
at Kachi then?
is
Should we be looking at
neither
first Chichen to
the
hold us
group
off?
that
It just says the same.
working things belong to, nor a member of a group
But it has a different assertion.
That's my vote.
in general.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
So far, that's the most appealing.
Okay, or does it say consider something which is neither the group? I hate this keyboard. That working things. It hurts my hands. Nor a member of the group of working things. That's distributing the Ngopo.
Right.
Okay, now there's a third one proposed by this august body, which is consider things which are neither groups nor members that belong to the group of working things.
Well, I don't see how that can
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, you just read it. You read Chidan Cheda Nika Mayimba under Ngopo.
Oh.
Chidan Cheda Nika Mayimba.
Oh.
Chida Cheda Nika Mayimba
Yeah.
under Ngopo.
The things which are neither groups nor members.
Which belong to the group called working things.
Wow.
There's three ways to read this chichen.
Yeah.
There's three ways to translate it.
We'd have to
Okay.
look at the first Kachik if we're going to make this decision, right? Because it should apply to all of
You
them.
could look at the next.
Yeah, can we go down?
We are going down, but
Not a hand basket. I mean, just scroll.
well, okay. You want to go to the punchline, right?
Yeah, let's work
Okay,
retroactively.
let's. Okay, you want to re-engineer it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for doing this.
Although it might not help if it's like, because Ben is handsome.
It's really frustrating.
I'm just used to it now. Set up for just.
Okay, I'm gonna do like this. Okay, let's do it slow. I mean, maybe we don't make any progress today, or maybe we do.
This is progress.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Time. No, you guys know how much I love my text.
Shame.
Right.
I'm listening. I don't know, because the shing has me thrown off a little bit.
Oh, this is actually A1 and
But
A2. A2 and this is B. How's that?
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's go to the B. Okay.
Oh, shoot. He said something which is not neither of those now.
Okay. There do not exist. Not exist. Many cases, right? Of things which are both. Okay. And this is, yeah, which are both A. I'm going to say one, okay, both the group to which working things belong and a member of the group of working things and a knowable thing.
So he's saying somehow, he's saying that Ngobochi Dang Jedak Nika Mayimba covers all things.
What?
Which one? Are you to B or A1?
Oh, by the way,
A1
this
a
is
new
B1.
thing, unfortunately, because A1 suddenly says Nika Mayimba Mayim Shing.
Not that which is not both.
So he also
it is
he
both?
added a new screwball.
We don't have to figure it out today, and you know, it's a kind of a Western disease to want to figure things out every day. No, you don't. In Buddhism, especially in a Geshe course or something, you learn to be comfortable with not understanding it today, and that you got to come back to it again. So that's okay. Yeah. But let's do the A. Who wants to take a shot at the A? Let's try.
I don't understand A.
Yes, it is the case that there do exist many things which are both, right?
No, there is not anything which is neither.
Not something, one thing. I hate this keyword. Which is not. See, not something which is not. Not both the group to which working things belong and a member of the group of working things and also to a noble thing. Okay?
Yeah. Where did you get the yes, it is the case that they do?
It's just the Tao.
Yeah.
Madhupata? I'm assuming he's going up.
Yeah.
But it's an assumption.
Yeah.
Okay. If let's put it here.
We have to make some assumptions.
If the tail goes up, okay, all right, okay.
Ken, did you see what Benji said? It's Madhupata.
Madhupata. Duma Madhupa.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is the case that there do not exist.
No, it is not the case.
Okay. No, it is not the case. That there exist, right? Many things which are both not something which is not both a group to which working is belong and a member of the group of working things and also a noble thing. Because let's leave it. We're out of time, right?
Yeah.
Let's leave it for next time, okay? But that's one possibility of what it says.
Out of time and random access memory.
Okay.
I could not open a browser at this moment.
And it's one sentence, okay? It's supposed to be one sentence. Okay? All right. Okay, so gotta sit with it. We have to sit with it, okay? And let's come back to it next time. I mean, frankly, and I also don't understand it right now. But there's times when you just have to say, I'm gonna go have a pizza and come back. You know, I'm gonna go do something else and come back to it. And Buddhism is deep. You know, Buddhism is deep. You can't expect to know everything the first time you see it. Okay.
Look forward to your
And
homework
don't
in 2
get
days.
frustrated. No, and don't get frustrated and don't think you're a bad person and blah, blah, blah. Just come back to it again. And when I first learned this, I had to come back 20 times, 30 times. You know, you're getting it from someone, a Westerner who, I had to come back to this 20, 30 times, you know. So yeah, you only have to come back 3 or 4 times because you get the English.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But, you know, Rinpoche's English was non-existent at that time. So it was really weird. He'd say, "Nah, it exists. Maybe, could be, I don't know." And then I'm like, really? No, you have no idea. Can you imagine teaching this with 30 words of English? So, okay, I also don't get it yet. So. Puki Joshi Neto Cham Lira Blingshi Ninde Genpadi Sangye Shindu Nite Oagi Roku Namda Shingla Chupasho Idam Guru Radna Mandala Kamya Tayami Di Kero Kun Sanam Yeshe Soso Sanam Yeshe Lechumwe Tampa Kuni Topa Sho. If I had to write a homework about this,
Quiz us on the section numbers.
no, I might play with 1082. I might play with 1082, the 3 different readings of 1082. And I would challenge my homework victims to give me a chuchen for each one. No, an actual case of each one. So here's 3 possibilities that are all possible with the Tibetan syntax here. With the grammar, with the wording, it can be read 3 different ways. And I would challenge my students, if I only had 3 questions to do on the homework, I'd say, give me something which is 1, give me something which is 2, give me something which is number 3. And then it would help me decide which one to use. So let's make it kind of easy though. Okay, all right. Your homework is done.